KMA is only as big and as impactful as the sum of its members' contributions. So thank you so much for having reached out and pushed us to do more, and in the same spirit supported our work. So Dr. Mwiruri, when you say, have I been harassing you? That's what you're supposed to do as members, to harass us and push us to do more. Thank you. To my family who are not here, they have been my greatest support system. From the day I stepped in here, they became married to KMA. KMA has taken me away from them 100,000 times, but they have been fully supportive. They've come to learn what KMA is, and they have been my support, and I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Dr. Wewe, now, President, as I hand over to you, may I heartily congratulate you on your election to President of KMA. I believe you're equal to the task, and you have a solid team with you who are all tried and tested leaders in their own right at national level. Dr. Tara comes from chair of Nakuru Division, where they hosted him very happily yesterday. Sad to see him leave to the national office, but clearly he has done his work. Dr. Marion as chair of Nanyuki Division. So you have a solid team. The task ahead is immense, and you will discover when you're in the driver's seat that it is. When Dr. Nyaim handed over to me, as vice president, I thought there wasn't much, until you get in there and realize that it literally swallows up your life. But walk this journey in your own shoes. Clearly you can't fit in mine. There are heels. I don't think you want to be walking around in heels and small shoes. So, walk in your own shoes and strive always to make it better for the members and for the patients that we serve, and you will always come out tops. So I'll finish with the words of Theodore Roosevelt, that it's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. And indeed, many will say there's many things you could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who comes short again and again, because there's no effort without error and shortcomings, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows the end of triumph of high achievement, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls, who neither know victory nor defeat. God bless Kenya, God bless KMA. It has been a real honor and privilege for me to serve as your president. Asante. Please, I think it's time for Dr. President Were to please come and receive the tools of the trade, so that you do not, we say, in Kikuyu we say, there are people who go to the farm and say they can't farm because they don't have tools, and they say the ground is hard. There's no excuse. You're going to get the tools. You've been told the trick of how to handle this. You've seen the journey they've walked, so you have no excuse but to even go further. So I have here the memorandum and articles of association of the Kenya Medical Association. These are the amended ones and adopted as by special resolution. And then next is the minutes book. So we have been struggling to make sure these minutes go into one book. So here is the minutes book, so that even as you follow up, you have a point of reference. Asante. And finally, there's something else. Finally, whoa! This is a special. Sanitizer. Sanitizer. We don't know where it's going. Where it's come from. I sanitize the chain. No, the cover. But it'll go on top of your suit. Yeah. It's going on top of his suit. Yes. But then he'll have to take his suit to the. So this has all the past chairs. It starts in 1965. With Dr. S. Mwathi. And it goes on all the way up to 2016, Dr. Nyaim. So you don't get on here until you exit the office. So I'm not yet on here. So hopefully I'm the next one on. I should be. So this is now yours. President Andrew Were. Yay! Congratulations, President Were. Now you really are adorned and decorated. I think you don't have any other excuse. Please, we expect you to excel and to do even better than the previous, because I will say there's room for improvement always, and I honestly think you are up to the task. We've worked with you in the council, so I know.
I'll go the traditional way and just read, and I'll start by a quote, which is, and this is to all KMA members, which is, change will not come if you wait for some other person or some other time with the ones you have been waiting for. I'm sure all of you know where this quote comes from, and we are the change that we seek. So this is a call to all doctors out there that I know we've been having issues and we've been looking for a place to get a solution, but we've not been able to go an extra mile. So as your new incoming president, together with the NEC, both the new and the ones who have remained with the experience, I want to call on all doctors to join KMA. And with the support of the Medical Council, I know we had spoken with Dr. Njenga about this even before I came to office. We'll be seeking your support towards addressing all the issues that bedevil our practice, so that we can create a conducive environment for all of us, and so that we can also have good health when we go back to our families, especially in these trying times of COVID. So I'd like to appreciate Madam President for the leadership and the outgoing NEC. We know it's been a challenge. We know you've been on the other side. We've also been putting you on your toes in terms of addressing our issues. I know now we are on this side, and we'll continue seeking your guidance from the experience and the guidance from the trust and from the leaders who have gone beyond us, because what we seek is to have an all-inclusive and accountable KMA, and a KMA that should be able to address most of the issues that we have. Through my short years in practice and my 10 years experience in leadership, serving from the student body whom we had meetings yesterday, just strategizing with the MSACI and all association for students, bringing them on board to KMA, to serving in KMA Nairobi division over the last 10 years, to serving as a founding member and Secretary General for the Doctors Union, and now to President of KMA, and also serving in the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Council over the last 5 years. I've gained insurmountable experience, which I know will help us move forward and address a lot of issues and a lot of challenges that you're facing in this time. One of the key issues I know doctors, especially the surgeons, the issues of insurance, dealing with NHIF, dealing with the private insurance companies, issues of representation of doctors, issues of the Health Service Commission, which our Secretary General has been very instrumental in pushing for that agenda. Issues to do in this era on the safety of the healthcare workers, issues of providing quality PPEs to our membership and to the doctors and the healthcare professionals so that they can serve the public better. I know that things that you're going to handle, and I'll count on all your support. And also on the issues of investment. I know Dr. Perry has mentioned it. We discussed at length even before this meeting. I know it's something that really has taken KMA a step back, but it's something that we are going to handle. We already have plans that will make everyone feel included in the decisions that you're going to make and to take us to where we wanted to live. to go as a association. So thank you so much to the Madam President. I know we'll be meeting so many times together with Dr. Njenga as we seek to address most of the issues. I'll count on your support. I'll count on support of the trust, and I'll count on support of each and every member. In Nairobi division, we used to say you cannot come and sit in council and you haven't brought at least 10 members to join KMA. So we'll expect there are 1,000 doctors who are in KMA, at least to convince 10 of their colleagues on the need and the importance of working together as a fraternity to push our agenda. So thank you so much. I look forward to serving you with the support of my Vice President, Dr. Otawa, my Secretary General, Dr. Kigundu, Dr. Marion from Nanyuki, who gave her apologies. She was having an exam today, and Dr. Super from Machakos Division of the Treasury General. We'll listen to you and serve you diligently together with the NGC that will be constituting in the near future. Thank you so much. I look forward to be of service to you, and I'll end from where I was taught. I'll be strong to serve to all of you. Asanteni.